Hey, everybody, we are live. My name is Dan. The gentleman to your right is Ty Hildenbrand. He is wearing a Forrest Gump hat today.
It's Forrest Gump night 2019 at the local minor league baseball park.
Gentlemen. Whoa. Kevin Brown has showed up, and it says, not that Kevin Brown.
Not that one.
That is that Kevin Brown.
Just to be clear.
There is an other Kevin Brown who played, I don't know, was he a softball player? Whatever he was.
A softball player?
He was a one-year Baltimore Oriole. You are looking live.
Oh,
Kevin Brown, play-by-play announcer for ESPN. He calls a number of sports. He invited us to Fargo, North Dakota, where we met in person. LA Dodgers, John Brown. Anybody watching this, please say hi. Please play along. I'm going to throw down the ticker right there.
Ooh, a ticker.
If you need reminding, and I don't know why you would, but Kevin Brown is in Brooklyn right now, I believe. Are you in Brooklyn?
Actually, I moved recently to Queens.
Whoa!
I left what was our shared neck of the woods.
Yeah.
We moved a few months ago. We're in a much better quarantine apartment, which is to say there are 2 stories here, and that's good for social distancing within this particular circle. This is only on, by the way, to A, brandish my credentials, and B, so you don't have to see all of this.
Yeah, that's fair. We just threw a graphic full screen. Fast facts about Kevin Brown. Does play-by-play for both college football and all sorts of different sports for ESPN. Calls play-by-play for the Baltimore Orioles. That seems pretty sweet. Went to Syracuse. His biggest tweet was about guys running out triples quickly. And he found A-plus pizza. And I'm sure you're asking, what does that A-plus pizza look like in Coralville, Iowa, just outside of Iowa City? Boom! There it is! Marquee Pizza in Coralville, Iowa.
Come on.
Ty, would you do mouth things to that pizza?
Ty would do such disgusting things. His video dropped out.
Yeah, I know. That's true.
It's so gross. We don't even want to see it. Wait, how do you know that's my biggest tweet about triple speed? Also, what does that say about me if triple speed is the top level?
I looked up. I don't know where Ty went, but I'll remove his blank screen. I can try adding him again. Let's see if he shows up.
There seems to be a theme that Ty just disappears at the starts of these trivia rounds.
Disappointing internet. I'm not sure where he went. Should I just eliminate him from the stream? I don't know.
I think so.
We can start.
Let's start, by the way. Yeah. Since this is a college football trivia happy hour,
yes,
we're getting happy with a frothy beverage.
Whoa! Look at you.
What are you drinking? Grimm Brewery in Williamsburg. This is the Super Swoon. This is a dry hopped Gosa ale brewed with cashmere and Motueka hops. I almost said hoops. Motueka hops.
Okay,
Got it in a little Avery glass. So, cheers for this happiest of hours.
We don't hear Ty, correct? I don't hear Ty.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see Ty. I don't hear Ty. Ty, if you are listening, remove yourself from the stream and add yourself once again. Let's start in with the trivia. And let's start because I guess you get to go first. The way this is working is every single answer is not necessarily a Kevin or a Brown, but has something to do with the word Kevin or Brown. Kevin or Brown is somewhere in the question, somewhere in the answer, something related to the situation. Okay, here we go.
I'd like you to know, by the way, that I did do some Kevin and Brown themed college football research.
What?
Yeah, we came ready to play. Ty is going to be a little feisty. He's lost a couple in a row. His internet doesn't work. So, yeah, I got to be ready for this.
All right, if you're able to watch this, please. Okay, here's Ty. Ty? Oh, Ty's back.
Coronavirus.
It
is prevalent. It is vicious, and it ate my battery.
Are you a 5G truther, Ty? Is that what this is all about?
We try not to bring that up here in a public forum, Mr. Brown.
Okay.
But needless to say, we've had some computer issues, and I'm not ruling out that it's the Rona somehow working its way through the Wi-Fi here in Eastern Pennsylvania.
I can see the excuse train has left the station already before he even answered a question.
Kevin,
it is.
Kevin, double Kevin alert. After Kevin Cobb departed and before Kevin Sumlin arrived, this two-star non-Kevin quarterback showed up at Houston, eventually spending 6 years in the Space City, setting 9 NCAA passing records in the process.
Well, I have Kevin Cobb and Kevin Sumlin information on my handy dandy cheat sheet here.
Yeah.
I believe this would be one Case Keenum.
That's correct. That's absolutely correct. 1 for 1. Ty, would you have gotten it?
No.
Whoa. Ty's had a long day. Cheers.
It's been a long day. It's been tough. Yeah.
Ty, we go to you. Each question or answer has something to do with the word Kevin or Brown. Ty, this eventual offensive draft pick for the Browns, the Cleveland Browns, in the last 5 years, famously played intramural flag football with his frat brothers during his mandatory transfer year sitting out. Last 5 years, offensive draft pick for the Cleveland Browns. When he transferred in college, played intramural flag football.
Did you say you didn't say offensive lineman? You just said offense, right?
Offensive player on the offensive.
That's got to be Baker, right?
Baker Mayfield is absolutely correct. 1 for 1. Ty, happy for you. Play along at home. It's always fun when you do. Kevin, we go to you. In 2019, the Cleveland Browns used their first-round pick on the only SEC cornerback whose adopted first name is also an adjective.
Oh, I know this one. It's let's see. It's
I would add it has
Purple Johnson. No, I know this one. It's Greedy Williams.
Greedy Williams is 100% correct. 2 for 2. Ty, would you have gotten that?
I would have. Yep.
Oh, look at you, Ty. You're selling yourself short. Look, you're doing great today. We go.
What's going on out there?
He's had himself today.
Man,
good,
man.
Good.
Needed mid-trivia intervention.
Ty, in 2016, this Pac-12 quarterback punctuated his team's 70-21 beatdown over their rivals on the road by pointing at would-be tacklers as he ran in a touchdown. Taunted them. Pointed at them. 2016, Pac-12 player. 70-21 beatdown. It's quarterback. Pac-12 quarterback in 2016.
Was this a particularly meaningful game to you, Dan?
I can't comment either way.
Okay.
I am just the arbiter of fact.
Yeah. I'm thinking Kevin or Brown. So Kevin Hogan, Browning, Jake Browning.
You're just naming names. You got to give me an answer here in 5 seconds.
Based on what Kevin Brown said, I'll say Jake Browning.
Jake Browning is absolutely correct. We are both. You guys are just getting answers correct.
What's the Zeke Elliott thing? He does this, something like that?
He eats. He keeps eating. Yeah.
Okay.
Jake Browning just pointed. He just pointed.
Okay. I'm gonna go with that. I know I have Suns Out, Guns Out, but you don't want to see me flex right now.
I like that.
It's very white. So
I think we do, actually.
We'll do the Zeke.
I think the people do.
Yeah, let's
Kevin
go.
Brown, the last Kevin quarterback to finish in the top 100 nationally in yards per game, did so in 2015 at the end of his career. This is when it happened, at the end of his career, and his career started by replacing a Pac-12 legend. And doing so, he did it quite admirably. Who is that Kevin?
I'm going to guess that Ty just named him, and that it's Kevin Hogan who replaced Andrew Luck.
It's correct. 3 for 3.
Thanks for the assist there.
Here you go.
Here's to you.
I'm going to take that one too. Yeah, let's go.
Ty, the 2 highest rated Michigan recruits of all time, one of whom is Jabril Peppers of the Cleveland Browns. But both of them, both Jabril Peppers and this other Michigan recruit, both hail from this state. The other guy is 2 years younger than Peppers and was also a first-round draft pick.
It's New Jersey.
New Jersey is correct.
Yeah.
Can you tell me the town and or high school?
I might be able to take this for 0 points if Ty can't get it.
Because you're a stone's throw away, Ty.
I know. If you know it, Kevin, take it. It'll.
I think it's Paramus Catholic.
That's correct.
And it's Rashawn Gary.
Yeah, Rashawn Gary.
That's 2 years of ESPN high school football coverage for you right there.
They
finally came in handy.
From every level. We go. So you are both what? 4 for 4? 3 for 3?
3 for 3.
3 for 3. Okay, we go to Kevin. Kevin, what is the last name of the prolific family that boasts 3 high-level receivers, both in college and the NFL? Their first names are Equanimous, Amon-Ra, and Osiris.
That last name would equate to a level which I will never achieve given my lapsed Catholicism. That would be Saint Brown.
Saint Brown is correct. Oh, I love the competitive nature of this matchup. Ty,
Kevin,
go to you.
What are you drinking?
Oh, yeah, he mentioned it.
Oh, this is a Grim Super Swoon.
Oh,
I apparently don't know my directions on this camera. So, yeah,
Okay.
nice, colorful beer. Grim, not a sponsor.
not a
Nope,
sponsor. Not a
But it
sponsor.
could be.
But
Could be.
Could be solidribble@gmail.com. Look us up.
America's Hipster College Football Podcast.
Yeah.
Ty told Serve. This notable Kevin is credited with helping to usher in the spread revolution at Northwestern at the turn of the century. So it'll be like 2000, not the other century. Before doing so notably at a Big 12 school a few years later. He's now back in the Big 10.
I just want to jump in and say I like the word spread revolution and Northwestern in the same sentence. That's fun.
It's got to be Kevin Wilson, right?
Kevin Wilson is correct.
Oh,
look at these two.
I actually didn't know he was at Northwestern, but
Did not know that.
he sort of gave it away with the Pac-12 and saying he's back in the Big 10.
Big 12.
Whatever I said. Yeah. I know what you mean.
Bill Connolly writing and tweeting a lot about him right now. So it planted that seed. Go read Bill Connolly, who is scheduled to be on this show later in the week.
Oh,
all right.
good. Love Bill.
We go to Kevin and we go to pop culture.
Okay.
Now, he has been very confident. He's jumping in and expounding on Ty's correct answer.
The funny thing is, this is the part I was excited about. I was nervous about the college football of it all. I thought the pop culture was my wheelhouse.
Kevin, in 1990's Home Alone, Kevin McAllister is combing through his brother Buzz's room, comes across a picture frame and says, "Buzz, your girlfriend," and then what single word?
Oh, God.
The freeze frame of this has become a very dumb solid verbal Photoshop. Buzz, comma, your girlfriend, ... And then he reacts with one very mean word.
Oh, God.
Everybody's
I'm already embarrassed. What if I just make the face?
Different scene.
Do I get a half point for that?
Nope. You do not.
Oh, man. Buzz, your girlfriend, in one word. And I feel like I'm losing any credibility I had as a verballer here as well.
And really, I would say
so the word does not appear in our like Twitter Photoshop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't offend me as a verballer. It should offend you as a Kevin.
You're right, and that's really what matters here. I have no idea, so I'm going to take a guess, and it's one word. You said?
Yeah, one word. Buzz, comma, your girlfriend.
Buzz, your girlfriend, and he said, yuck.
Very close. Ty, chance to steal.
Woof. That's woof.
Woof.
Woof. Oh, I almost said
your girlfriend. Woof.
Would have been even closer.
Woof. Okay, so you're now 4 out of 5. Ty, you have a chance to break serve here.
Okay, let's go. I'm ready.
Ty, he famously played TV's Hercules, the character who at one point famously shouts, "Disappointed!"
Kevin or a Brown? I have no idea. Kevin Steele.
Kevin Steele. I'm not going to accept that. Correct. Other Kevin.
I don't know this, but what a career it would have been if it was Kevin Steele.
Yeah, what a career.
Really, very rangy. A rangy performance.
Yeah, absolutely rangy career. Kevin Sorbo. Sorbo. Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys still even at 4 out of 5 each. Okay, we move to Kevin Brown. I like that the pop culture is what's stumping you.
Yeah.
Along with many other notable people who lost money to Bernie Madoff. He made his film debut in Animal House as Chip Diller. In other roles, he danced around, and in another role, he went to space. In real life, he's married to the star of TNT's The Closer.
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon is correct.
Yes.
That's impressive. Is that what did you, the Kira Sedgwick?
Kira Sedgwick was what did it for me. Yeah. I actually didn't know Kevin Bacon was a member of the Madoff family tree. That's tough beat for.
You'll notice that both he and Kira Sedgwick took television roles. Movie actors took television roles because they needed that cash. Kevin Bacon in The Following on Fox.
Wow. Speaking of which, did you guys hear that Nick Cage is going to play Joe Exotic in the Tiger King for TV series?
I did hear this. Yeah. Can I tell you a real hot take? I love Tiger King and I love Nick Cage. I don't need this. What can a Tiger King scripted series do? But the actual Tiger King could not. He needs it, certainly.
You know how much money you need to blow in order to need this role?
That's a great point.
That's where we're at.
Great point.
With our Cage assance here. So I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch. Who am I kidding?
Oh, I'm in. I mean, we can, if you want to start a podcast about that, Kevin, just solidverbal@gmail.com. We can talk, but
I have to do that by sending to your official email. That's the only way we can communicate. We're on a chat right now. I thought we were closer than that.
Ty's all about official business. Ty,
gotta keep it professional.
Ty, in this 1997 movie, Kevin Costner traveled the country to inspire hope in a post-apocalyptic America as this type of civil servant, also the name of the movie. It currently has a score of 8% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That would be The Postman.
The Postman is correct.
That was a terrible movie.
Moving Ty.
Have you seen it?
I have. It's a terrible movie.
Oh, my God. Better or worse than Waterworld?
I think Waterworld wasn't good, but I think it got a bad rap. It wasn't as bad. So I would actually go Waterworld over Postman.
Okay.
Not a Postman fan.
If I'm not mistaken, you are both 5 of 6.
Yeah.
You were not mistaken.
Postman, by the way, I want to say was like it might have been like 3 hours long. It was one of the longer movies.
Yeah,
he was in Dances with
too much.
He was in so many long movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ty.
Excessive.
Or no, we're going to Kevin. Kevin, the Big Ten's 5th leading rusher in 2019. His first name isn't Kevin, but it is defined as, rather appropriately, the act of traveling from one place to another. The Big Ten's 5th leading rusher in 2019, a not insignificant accomplishment. His first name is defined as traveling from one place to another.
I'm going to need a pen. The Big Ten's 5th leading rusher.
The Big Ten's 5th leading rusher.
We know Jonathan Taylor's ahead of him.
Yep.
We know J.K. Dobbins is ahead of him.
That feels right to me.
You know what? I'm just going to start writing some teams here. Maryland, Nebraska.
He's visual.
Indiana.
This is like Lester Freeman trying to work it out. I like it.
By the way, I just started season 4 of The Wire today, so now I understand that reference.
Hey, money.
Nice.
Michigan State had the kid who's been in school for 1,000 years. Probably wasn't on Rutgers. This would have helped if I had done more than one Big Ten game last year. What was the definition again?
I'm going to show the pizza. Actually, no, I'll show a sandwich we ate the last time we had lunch together. There it is.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, that was good. I miss Court Street Grocers. I drove past it the other day.
Oh, my goodness. The question I can read to you, but you only have 5 seconds after I finish asking it.
Okay. This is a really good question.
The Big Ten's 5th leading rusher in 2019's first name is not Kevin, but it is defined as, rather appropriately, the act of traveling from one place to another.
The act of traveling from one place to another. Oh, God.
5, 4, 3.
I'm absolutely going to know this.
2, 1.
Teleportation Brown.
Ty?
The last name is Brown, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I believe you'd be looking for Journey Brown.
Journey Brown.
Oh, no.
Pennsylvania State University Nittany Lions.
Wheelhouse topic.
I was just writing down Penn State.
Yeah.
A lot of people thought Noah Cain would take that job, but Journey Brown quite literally ran away with it. All right. So that puts you at 5 of 7.
Yes. So is this for the win for Ty?
This would be for the win for Ty.
Yeah.
Ty.
Better start drinking.
Weirdly enough, this directional group of 5 school just missed having 3 eventual NFL All-Pros on their roster at the same time. Those All-Pros, Joe Staley, J.J. Watt, and Antonio Brown.
What are you asking for?
I'm looking for the name of the school that just missed having, it's a directional G5 school that just missed having J.J. Watt, Joe Staley, and Antonio Brown all on their roster at the same time.
Okay. Oh. Well, I mean, J.J. Watt didn't go to a J.J. Watt went to. But J.J. Watt transferred, didn't he? I know where Joe Staley went. I told you before we started doing this whole little endeavor here, this journey, if you will, that player, if you ask me where a player went to college, that's wheelhouse. Joe Staley went to Central Michigan.
He is a Chippewa. And is that your answer?
That's my final answer.
Your final answer is correct.
Yeah.
Joe Staley was in the 2007 NFL draft. Both Antonio Brown and J.J. Watt enrolled at Central Michigan in 2007.
I believe he was a San Francisco 49er, was he not?
Just retired, San Francisco 49er. Antonio Brown, I believe, a free agent. J.J. Watt, a Houston Texan. Ty, congratulations. 6 of 7.
As always, we thank God, we thank the troops, and we thank Cam Newton's mother's womb.
Yes, we do.
Table stakes here.
I'm going to give you the tiebreaker just because it's fun sometimes to see who can get closer. But Ty with 6 of 7 has won this. Kevin started extremely red hot. I thought Ty, you were in for it.
I feel like I was in for it.
Ty had a great performance to match my great head of hair.
Who can get closer? The tiebreaker is just whoever gets closer. What is Kevin Brown, the other Kevin Brown's career whip?
Career whip.
Walks plus hits over innings pitched.
Oh boy, I'm going to go with.
Go ahead.
You go first. No, you go first.
I was going to say 1.15.
I was actually between that and another number, so I'll go with 1.11 because that's what I was thinking.
This also goes to Ty. 1.22 career.
It was that high.
It was that high.
It must have been later in his career because he was a really good.
He pitched with a lot of control.
Yeah, he was a good pitcher.
I could tell you his career ERA was 3.28 with 211 wins, 124 losses, and a 6-time All-Star.
See, I was
on my Kevin Brown notes.
Which did me impressive.
No good.
I went with whip, so that's why your reaction was what it was when I said whip. Ty, if you remember when I said whip, he went whip, knowing he had about 7 other stats, and I just there. All right,
that's great.
Adding insult to insult.
Please follow Kevin on any social platform you desire. Once again, this is the pizza at the pizza place.
Oh man, this is cruel and unusual, particularly right now when we can't get out of our homes. But if you're ever in the Iowa City region, Coralville, Iowa is where we stayed in the hotel near the University of Iowa. Go to Marquee Pizza, fabulous pizza, fantastic wine, and just an all-around great time.
It looks incredible. Ty, thank you very much for playing. Go eat some veggie lasagna or whatever you have planned for your evening.
Cinco de Mayo, baby.
Cinco de Mayo veggie lasagna. Kevin,
lasagna.
A pleasure as always. Thank you for playing.
Indeed. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you. Woo!